Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Hijabadore here, and don't I look so dolled up like crazy? I just actually filmed a scarf style tutorial for this whole scarf style, so if you want to watch it, I'll put the link down below in the description box. So if you have me on Snapchat, you would know that I'm going through this phase where I just want to reorganize everything. So on Instagram, I saw so many of these acrylic makeup storage little units, and I was very inspired and I wanted to get one, but they were extremely expensive. Like each one of those go for like $100, and I was like no. Like I went on eBay and I started looking up for stuff, and I kind of found a few things that I was pretty interested in, and I also bought some things online, and some of them were offline, like from Marshall's or dollar store. So I kind of feel that the things that I got are much more convenient, and I feel that they would work for me a lot better than just buying this one big unit. So yeah, okay, so let me get started, and I'm gonna start with the one that's my least favorite, but I'll go to my favorite ones in a minute. Okay, so the first thing that I got was on eBay. Okay, as you can see, this is like a little acrylic drawer unit, and the drawers are very deep, as you can see, and that's the only reason why I didn't return this item, because when it came it was kind of scratched on the front, but I also don't like the knobs that they're silver. I was thinking that I'm gonna paint them copper so they can match my furniture, but this is pretty spacious. As you can see, there's stuff in there, and I can still stack stuff on top of it, and there's still room. Like the drawer would still go back in. You see, still comes out fine. So this is pretty spacious, and I got this for around $18, and I will post the links in the description box down below. If the sellers haven't run out of the products, I'll be able to post the links down below in the description box where you can check these out yourself, but I still don't recommend that you get it from the same seller, because they were pretty unprofessional, and it does have scratches. I don't know if you're able to see, but I have a slight OCD, so I was able to see, and it kind of bugs me. Okay, so now let's see what I really like that I also got on eBay. This is this. It has 3 drawers, but again, the drawers that come in here are not that deep. As you can see, they're pretty shallow, as you can see, but they do come with, they come with this little mesh fabric, and honestly, this whole unit was marked for jewelry storage, so maybe they have this fabric in there so you know the jewelry does not scratch the acrylic, but I will be using it for my makeup. I haven't really put anything in here yet, but I will be organizing everything on top of my dresser. But as you can see, this comes with this part that's removable, and you can stack it on top of here, and it just stays put, and it does not move or anything. And then over here you can put your lipsticks or your mascaras, and then let me show it to you from the back. This is how it is from the back, and like there's like this one big compartment that I was thinking I can just put little foundations or my banana powder in here. And let me tell you, like, the quality of this one is super amazing. The acrylic is very thick, and it's very durable. Like, I can feel that this can not break even if I throw it on the floor, but obviously I'm not gonna try to do that. But the one that I just showed you before this is kind of thin, and I feel if I drop that, I might end up breaking it. The funny thing is that this also is available at Marshall's. When I went to Marshall's, I saw this one, but then I already had it, so I was like, it's okay. But it was like $14, but I got it on eBay for around $18. Okay, so as I told you that I went to Marshall's and I saw all these acrylic makeup storage organizers, but I kind of ended up just getting one. And I got this one. This is pretty cute. This has a little texture on the front that does not really go with the plain acrylic thingies that I already have. But again, I don't really care. And on acrylic, it's not very noticeable. Like the textures, the print, or writing, it does not show at all. You know, when there's like nice lighting in the room, that little things don't really show. Okay, so this was so freaking cheap. This was like just $9.99 from Marshall's, and these are stackable, so you can stack a lot more on top of each other. This is the company, but it's still brand new. I haven't even opened it yet, but I see the drawers are pretty deep even in this one, but I don't think they're as deep as the other one that I showed you, but they're still pretty deep, and I still feel that this one is also very amazing quality, and it feels so durable. And then something very, very amazing is this. These can hold 24 lipsticks at a time, and I feel that I need like a couple of more of these, but let me show you. I think I'm gonna empty one out just to show you how they look. And they were so freaking cheap on eBay. They weren't shipped from within the United States, so they came from China, so it took like a month for them to arrive. They were just like $3.50 each. Yeah, $3.50 each. And this is how they look empty. I just took all my lipsticks out of here, and it has 24 little compartments, and even my liquid lipsticks fit in here. My little these fat kind of lipsticks fit in here. Like all kinds of lipsticks have been fitting in here. And this is like a little slanted like this, so you can see all your lipsticks when you need them. And you know what? I am a kind of a person, like if something is not in my sight, I would just forget about it and I wouldn't even use it. So a lot of my makeup has just been sitting in my drawers for such a long time, and a lot of it has been expired, and it's just that maybe I'm just too lazy to just get inside the drawers and look for a certain thing. But this way my makeup can stay in front of my eyes 24/7 on top of my dresser, and I can just, you know, see everything right through this acrylic material, and I would know what I have and what I need. I got these little cuties. You see this? This is like a little cotton pad holder, and this is a rectangular shape, but I am using it for my round makeup pads, makeup remover pads, or whatever kind of pads. And then you can take this top off and you can refill it, and the best part is that it has a little opening right here, so every time I need a cotton pad, I don't have to get inside the box or those little Ziploc baggies that these cotton pads come in. So, you know, if I have a lot of makeup remover on my face, or if my hands are dirty, I can just pull one out right here from here, just like this. So I don't have to touch nothing. The only thing that I'm touching is this cotton pad. So this is pretty sanitary. And even this one was like around $4 on eBay, and this also came from China. And this has like little butterflies on it, but again, as I told you, that acrylic prints or acrylic writing, it does not really bother me because you can't really see anything, and I kind of really like this. And then I also have this little brush holder, which is I think from the same company, because this also has butterflies and bows on it. And I am thinking about just filling this up with those little beads, you know, that Sephora has their brushes in. So I'm gonna be filling this up like halfway with those beads, and then I'm just gonna stick my brushes inside, so that would be pretty nice. And I really like that it's very wide, so I can just put all of my eye brushes in here. And the next thing is something that I got from Dollar Store. Is this is actually glass, but look how cute this is. This would go perfectly with all the acrylic units, because, you know, you can't really tell but I really like that it's big, so like my big brushes like this can just stand in there. And I'll also be filling this up with those beads, and that way, you know, my brushes can just stick in one place and don't just wobble around the whole brush holder. Okay, and then the last thing that I also got from eBay, but this is not acrylic and this is not gonna go on my dresser. This is actually gonna go inside of my bathroom, and this is this. Okay, so what this is, you might be thinking like, what the heck is this? Okay, this goes in just like this, and it has these little holes, like little silicone openings. Oh my god. And what you're supposed to do, like when you wash your brushes, like if I washed this brush, I would just stick it in right here just like this. And then if I washed this eyeshadow brush, I'll stick this in right here inside. And as you can see, that they would stay upside down and just dry inside of my bathroom. And I'll stick this thing inside this little opening right here, and then I'll just let it stand inside of my bathroom, like on top of the counter or somewhere. And this way my brushes can dry on their own and they don't have to lay flat. Got this for like $6 on eBay, so this is pretty amazing. But when you shop on eBay, you can't really do anything, especially when you're ordering something from China or Hong Kong. This part that is apparently brown was supposed to be white in the picture, so this whole thing was supposed to be black and white, so it looked a little nicer. They sent me an ugly brown one, and I feel that this is not cardboard, but it just feels like cardboard, but I can feel that there's plastic inside. But the cover is kind of like cardboard or like paper, which is pretty annoying. But again, when I told the seller, they were like, oh, maybe you got a defective piece. So what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do? They didn't send me another one. They didn't even say sorry. So I was like, it's okay. It's just gonna stay in my bathroom so nobody has to see it. So I guess that's all. And I hope that you guys liked it. And if you did, then please hit the like button down below. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. And if I can help you guys in any ways, let me know. And let me know if you have any questions about any of these items or anything. And again, if you want to watch this hijab style, check it out in the description box down below. And thanks for watching, guys. So what else? Okay, follow me on Instagram, like my page on Facebook, find me on Snapchat and add me on it. And that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye.